I Talk Forest TV, Max Newton here, giving you a preview of the Nottingham Forest Carabao Cup semi-final against Manchester United. Smash that subscribe button, like, comment and share. Really excited for this game. A semi-final of a cup competition by a manager that gives a toss about cup competitions, that knows what the fans want, that we want a dream. And we've got a dream of going to Wembley whenever it is, sometime in February. A dream of going to Wembley, dream of Joe Worrell, Ryan Yates, all the players climbing those Wembley steps again, lifting a trophy again, Ryan Yates swimming on the pitch again, freed from desire again. I think we've got a chance, I think everybody's expecting Newcastle versus Manchester United final, but I've just watched Newcastle on telly. There were no great shakes at all, and lucky to scrape past Newcastle, Southampton. And Manchester United the same. Everyone's expecting Manchester United to beat Forest and be in that final place, but I think we are a different proposition to when we played Manchester United in the league last time. Obviously, the home leg is first, and most people would say we've got to get something from the home leg. We've got to take at least a draw or a win into that game. But you know what? A lot of clips and highlights from Forest winning League Cup semi-finals and European Cup ties against the mighty Liverpool from the early 70s or the late 70s and early 80s been showing up on my timeline recently. And we took draws into the away game at Liverpool. We took a 3-3 draw at home to Cologne into to going away when we were sunk by the Jap sub. No matter what happens tomorrow, I hope nobody's stupid enough to write us off. I think the important thing is that we take the tie as deep as possible, and if that means playing perhaps a little bit with the handbrake on tomorrow, a little bit conservative, like trying to win the game, but it's not all or nothing tomorrow. So we don't want to go all guns blazing and concede goals and be going into the away tie, chasing the tie with 2 or 3 goals down. We want to go into it, with a sensible head on. Tomorrow or tonight, if you're watching this on Wednesday, is not our only chance to win the game. It's the first half of a 2-legged tie, and teams go to Manchester United, teams go to Old Trafford and win. So, obviously we will put out the strongest team possible. That won't be Chris Wood, who's cup tied. Obviously Hennessy will play in goal. I think Lodi and Aurier are the fullbacks. I think Aurier had a little bit of an off day against Bournemouth, not as much of an off day as Gary Birtles seems to think he had. Midfield, I think Ryan Yates might be rested if he was ill or suffering from concussion against Bournemouth. So I think it'll probably be Freuler, Mangala and Danilo. And then a front three probably of Morgan Gibbs-White, Brennan Johnson, Gustavo Scarpa, I think is what we'll see. And I'm really excited to see what Scarpa brings, continues to bring to this game, what Danilo brings to this game. I think probably the important thing of that front three is that Morgan Gibbs-White plays up the middle. I've seen a lot of people chatting nonsense, to be honest, about the changes that were made at half time or just after half time in the last 2 or 3 games, and that Ryan Yates coming off injured was a benefit. That's absolute nonsense. The changes that were made were some of the other players coming on, like Sam Surridge coming on, and switching positional play. So Morgan Gibbs-White playing up the middle rather than playing out wide. He was unplayable against Everton up the middle. Made a massive difference playing there rather than on the wing, or rather than on the right hand side. So I expect Morgan White to play at the middle, and Brennan Johnson and Gustavo Scarpa on each side. My my form of predicting Forest defeats is still doing well. I am undefeated in predicting Forest defeats on these previews. So I'm going to predict Forest to lose 2-0 to Manchester United. And the key players for us, Morgan Gibbs-White, Gustavo Scarpa with a late one to really start to cement his place in the hearts of Forest fans. Run over to the touchline and pick up 5 or 6 of the players. Will pick up Rubik's Cubes and we'll stand there and solve Rubik's Cubes in front of the Peter Taylor stand. Absolute bedlam, absolute pandemonium. Come on, you Reds, we're going to Wembley.